Welcome, citizens. Chet Arias here. I'm trying to log in to the server test. I connected to a server. But doesn't seem to be doing anything. So I guess we'll find out. Find out what happens. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. AMD. You get to watch a loading screen. Isn't that exciting? Something happened. It counted up 2 more entities from 3 to 5. Very exciting. Did it also add... I'm trying to connect to the 1,000-player test. It's pretty darn slow. Reverse time. And it's very slow. Very slow. But at some point, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Oh, are they doing a 2,000-person test now? I mean, that would be impressive if they got to 2,000. You're gonna do a 6, I think. I don't know what it is. They were doing a 6-server 1,000 user test earlier, and now it looks like they might be doing maybe an 8-server. I don't know how many servers. 6 or 8. I mean, if they have an 8-server test with 2,000 people, that's 250. 250 if the spread is even-ish. It's gonna be yeah, so there's like on Burks' stream, I have my eye on his stream in the background, and he's got 1,700 people on a server and like 400 on the shard. And like 400 on his specific server. His server FPS is in the teens. Looks like. It's hard for me to see. Oh no, like 20. It's like 20 something. Kind of working, except for that weird dude kind of floating on the floor there. It's crawling its way up there. Absolutely crawling. Oh, there I see the population server shard. Right, yeah, it hasn't. I haven't logged in enough for it to populate that yet. That's nice that they have the shard and the server population. But you know, they can get 2,000 person server. Well, I mean, you know, an average of 250 users per server. Right now, they're getting an average of, you know, they're getting 100 users per server. So, yeah, I mean, that's significantly less servers they got to pay for, and I'm sure that's probably, aside from, you know, the cost of the developers and the real estate, server costs have got to be, you know, right up there, like number 3 cost, all the infrastructure. So, you know, the static server meshing is going to be good because they're going to be able to get, you know, a lot more with less. But when they're able to do but like on the fly server meshing, that's going to be friggin' awesome. Right, because then they can tune down, you know, if there's a shard that's running that has 2 people on it, they can just tune it down to, like, you know, 1 server. And then as more people come on, they, you know, they just add servers. I imagine they're with 2,000 users, they're really finding out where all the rest, you know, all the next set of bottlenecks are going to be. And that's what they're doing over and over and over again. I've done this before too, tuning databases for work, directory services tuning. You know, and the things change, and then all of a sudden you've got to retune stuff again. I remember a long time ago, very soon after we added a whole bunch of wireless capabilities to campus, because I do IT at a small Midwestern college, very good college. We added a lot of wireless, and wireless requires you to log in, and that login was all hitting one of my LDAP directory servers. And all of a sudden that server just melted down in January. I'll never forget. And the reason why is because it was exactly what 3-4 was 90 days past when most people had reset their passwords at the beginning of the semester, and they all came back at the beginning. It was trimesters at the time, so they all came back at the beginning of the next trimester, and everyone's devices were set to attach to our wireless, but none of them had been updated with their new password. And all of those stupid iPhones and Android devices just hammered our server with logins over and over and over again. Yeah, the thing with the poor server was smoking. But I was able to tune the LDAP database, keep some things in cache memory, and then was able to handle it just fine after that. And you know, we understood what the new pattern. But again, like at first I thought, oh my gosh, we're being hacked. You know, because all I saw was thousands of you know, bad password errors. And then I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, stupid wireless. We still have the same problem now, right? People change their password. And at the time, way back when, my boss forced me to turn off password logging because of that problem, which just made me crazy. Yeah, people would change their password, and then their wireless device would immediately lock them out of their account because it would try multiple times with a bad password. And I hated that. Now we have that turned on, but, you know, we have to tell people, turn off all your wireless devices. or better yet, make them forget about the network so that it doesn't try and log in. Then change your password. Then set up your device. Every college and business that uses some kind of wireless login runs into the same problem. And I guarantee you they're not going out and setting people's accounts to not lock themselves after X amount of bad password tries. 99,000 entities. That was a tough adjustment going from working in a huge bank and working very closely in my engineering role with security to going to a small college. And, you know, we've improved significantly over the years. Man, there were some things that just gave me the heebie-jeebies. I would have gotten fired for things that I was told to do. At the college, if I was still at the bank. Actually, I wouldn't have gotten fired. I would have called up someone in our security group and said, yeah, they want me to do this, and then the security people would just have been like, nope. Which is a lot of what my job was. You know, some line of business would try and create some application that worked off the mainframe. And I mean, this is early days of the web, right? And there would be no useful authentication in it at all. You could just change, like if you wanted to see someone's account with these apps that they would create, you know, just using, back in the day, Attachmate, right, would do a lot of Windows front-end stuff for mainframe backends. And people were it was so bad. You could just type in an account number and change it in the URL, and it would pull up an account number automatically. And you didn't even need, there was no logins, no nothing. You could just spoof all the account numbers right in the URLs and go right to anyone's stuff. And I had to turn stuff like that in all the time. It was like the first thing I would try is, oh, I see an account number in the URL. Let's spoof that and see what happens. Oh. It's crazy stuff. A 100,000 entities. So slow. Hey there. Let's see. I've been watching this loading screen for 15 minutes. They're doing 2,000 user servers. Shards. I can't call them servers anymore. They're shards. And I think it's an 8. I don't think it's a 6 server shard. I think it's an 8 server shard. But I could be wrong. Needless to say, the 2,000 user one is not working very well. The 1,000 user one, I've been watching Burks. 1,000 user one worked a lot better than last time. I mean, there's still some problems, but it's not, you know, crashing everything. Maki. Just watching this loading screen. Actually, watching this loading screen is a little bit like work. You know, if you work in IT, then you just sit there and watch little blue bars go across the screen half the day, right? And I've never seen entities crawl up this slowly, but I mean, at least they're crawling. It's slowly crawling. Slowly crawling up. Oh, timeout. So that probably right at 15 minutes. Well, let's try again. Well, look at January 1st, 1970. Typical default date. I managed to sneak on at lunch for just a little bit, but I didn't stream it. But I did get the VoiceAttack profile updated for the new power management stuff. It was actually pretty easy once I realized how they all work. And I think they've actually been working like this since maybe 3.22. And the interface just didn't show us, right? Because in 3.22 is when even if you put your your shields or weapons or your engines all the way to quote-unquote 0, it would still recharge them. And that is what the new power system still does, is you can turn them off, but when they're on, you can't turn them all the way down. They always have some kind of minimum number of energy units that you have to have in them to work properly. And some of it's component based, I think. I'm not really sure. Like some just have like a very high minimum number of energy units that it needs. It's like on my Cutlass Red, it needed a minimum of at least 2 or 3 energy units for shields. Like it couldn't go below that. And the shields could go up to 4 energy units, but not higher than that. So you basically could only take 1 away from your shields. But then like the weapons and the engines could both, I think, go up to 4, but they could go all the way down to 1 energy unit. And the way a lot of my VoiceAttack stuff worked anyways was that generally it would favor you know, 2 out of the 3. So now it works basically where, like, if I say shields up, it'll reduce weapons and engines all the way down, and then it will max shields, so it'll go to 4, and then it maxes. Well, this one's counting up a lot faster this time. Then it will max engines, right? Because the shields up is a defensive posture. So shields, then engines, then weapons. And then I have other ones that are, you know, power to weapons and shields, and power to weapons and engines, I think. Something like that. But it just it prioritizes the first one in the list. And then it does a second one, and then the third one is minimum. So But that is a lot of buttons to press in real life. But it's all the default buttons, right? Because the buttons for controlling your power have been for a long time F5 through F8, right? F5 is weapons, F6 is engines, F7 is shields, and F8 is a reset. So might do some new strategizing around that a little bit and add something new. We'll see. Like hitting F8 resets everything, but what if I assigned like a long press F8 to send everything to 0, like to minimize everything? That kind of takes away from. I think that might work. Actually. I have to look at it. Basically, hitting key normally makes it go up. Holding it down for a second maximizes it, and then left Alt and hitting it makes it go down one, and Alt and holding it makes it minimize. Yeah, it's not going to work if I just have one key to minimize. And I can pretty much replicate the same thing on the joysticks with the same power. The same hat that I use for power now, right? Where it used to just be, hey, increase it this way and it would take away from the other ones. So now I just use my pinky shift, and instead of increasing, it decreases. Pinky shift and holding minimize it. But again, like, I don't know, trying to do maximum shields means I probably have to hit like a minimum of 2 hold buttons, which takes about 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds. But it is not counted up very recently at all. I have a feeling it's just going to time out. All right, another 30K. Timeout. I'm gonna quit the game altogether. Oh, give a login, chat areas.
Affirmative. Stand by. Completed.
All right. So what do you all think is the is like the optimal server? Oh, they must have. I think they changed the number. They must have changed the number back. Right. Save and load. Save and load. There's me. It's actually pretty close. Yeah, so how many people do they need on a shard? Let's just say they have, let's say 1.0, because we're going to find out pretty soon, I think, what their goals are for 1.0 at CitizenCon. They just released a schedule thing, and I think they may actually tell us what, because they have a, you know, what's a, oh wow, this worked. All right, we're on a 500. There's 500. It's counting up. Counting up. It's counting up. So we're on more than 500. All right, let's get out of here so we can make room for more people. Still counting up. Oh, it's still, there's so many people. So many people. Look how we're at 600. So I wonder if they went to the,
Welcome.
everybody out.
The terminal should sort you right out.
Okay. Well,
Welcome.
It's not your first day in the
The
game.
terminal should sort you right out.
yeah. Hilarious. Watching Burks, he's logging into the same server I'm on.
Run!
Doesn't seem to work.
Smart buy.
Buying things is a little on the slow side.
Good purchase.
We're at 1,080, 1,100. Wow, it keeps on ticking up. Almost 1,200. Crazy. Those. Get a laser pointer. Well, yeah, I mean, everyone does get the same hanger every time. It's just overlapping and doesn't show to you. There's still sound issues. I can still hear other people's hangers. Yeah, and like everyone's hanger of a particular size is all in one location, basically. Gentlemen, how's it going?
City Flight reminds you.
Oh, you scared me.
We all win. Your help keeps our court clean.
Everyone on, let's go.
Now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
The ping is going up pretty high. Like up to 500, 900 every once in a while. 1,400 users. I have no idea if those people got on the train or not. Or whether they're... Yep, okay. People are showing up. So there's a lot of delays. But it hasn't crashed. I mean, it's struggling. The server frames per second says it's at 24, but it is literally not moving. So...
Now arriving.
Now it's moving around a little bit. 29, 10... Ho, 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 we are not there yet. Or are we? I may be trapped down the train. Because I think the train thinks it's there and my client says, nah.
Stand clear. Doors are now closing.
Okay. Phew. I mean, is this perfect? No. 1,500 users, though. I think they're going to be able, with dynamic server meshing, I think they're going to be able to get 10,000 users per shard. Oh my gosh, look at this.
The vehicle terminal should
Okay,
handle that.
it, significant busy. I mean, this almost looks like an MMO.
Welcome.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located located throughout the spaceport.
Yeah,
Try the vehicle
Hey,
terminal.
can you let that door close since the fucking elevator doesn't show a destination?
You're looking for the vehicle terminal.
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport. Servicing
Crazy.
the Greater Area 18 metropolitan.
Yeah, I mean, it is really having trouble.
Safe travels wherever
But they've separated out. They've clearly separated out some issues with. Nope. Nope. Between the server FPS and some of these other things.
from transforming
But holy cow,
worlds to
yeah.
exploring the stars. Our core
Deadly elevators.
closer together. Our core.
I could tell it was just trying to suck me in. And probably none of these people are standing here anymore. Still at
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial
15, almost 1,500 users.
Area 18 metropolitan.
224 on the server.
Wherever your final destination.
And 1,500 on Shard. Yeah. None of that is my server or my hangar.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay. Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater area.
Cállate ya, hombre.
metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
Hi, everyone. And none of those things work, huh?
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Yep, none of them work. A single one. Let's try and break the server
You're
more.
looking for the vehicle terminal.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Welcome.
ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's future.
Welcome. Hey,
See you
you
in a minute.
got any of that coffee stuff?
Check the cargo terminal.
Hello.
Obey all
Coffee's good.
personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards, conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Hey.
Welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
Okay, that was a ship or something that went right by my eyes. Wow, this guy, some kind of yogi kind of, like he can levitate.
Exploring the stars. Our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our Corp, investing in tomorrow's future.
I mean, the whole thing hasn't crashed and burned down. We're 1570. But you know, it's certainly not usable.
To keep our Corp safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every
You know what I think they should do? I think they should just steal the beam technology from Star Trek and then just have transporters. You know, where you just stand on stuff and it transports you.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on our Corp, all UEE common laws are still in effect. From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our Corp, investing in tomorrow's future.
So that please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
The vehicle terminal should handle that.
Please visit
The
us
vehicle terminal should handle that. Area 18 is the best landing zone, says Risto.
Our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
I'm not going to say it's the best landing zone, but I like it as my starting point the best. Hello.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
We're done here. Hello?
Guess I'm just going to stand here and people watch.
You're looking for the vehicle terminal.
Please be
Because I don't think
aware
there's anybody getting in and out of those
that on our
elevators.
Corp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Hey, you're looking for the vehicle terminal.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our Corp, investing in tomorrow's
Would
future.
Siobhan Handley please report to security? We have your luggage. Siobhan Handley to security to claim your bags.
Alright, there we go.
Obey all security
Make sure I
and customs
have-
personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
It's 24 frame. It's going to be better if it was 30. Take it.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Yes, people and dots. There you go. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna try my
Vehicle terminal.
integrated one.
Check the cargo terminal. That should sort you out.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and
At that one, I get
arrival
30
ports
frames per second on.
conveniently
On my
located
better
throughout the
camera, I do not.
Done.
This is just my built-in laptop one.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Hey,
Oh! Crash. All I did was Alt-H to take my helmet off. Alright. Here, I'm gonna send a report, though. I mean, there's I can't even imagine what it's like right now. It must be a whirlwind. CIG is just spinning plates right now. Right, they're doing 3.24.2. They're doing server meshing tests. Getting ready for CitizenCon. It's just crazy. Alright, we're going to do this one more time. Oh no. Oh. Okay. It looked like my internet went sideways there for a second. But the stream's okay. And 1,000 users per shard. I'm telling you, they want to get. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that they've talked about doing what, like one giant server per region, right? One for the US, one for Europe, one for Asia, one for Australia. I mean, that would be awesome. Alright, so has anyone watching tried the PTU in the last day and a half? And do you have any thoughts? I have a lot of thoughts. The MFD changes are mostly in the right direction, but CIG still has not learned. I mean, I can tell that they're trying. They still have not learned how to use contrast with text. Just give us a crisp drop shadow, so that the text that they have in game, like all the HUD stuff, was all horrible again. You know, like triple plain glass reflection that just made everything look blurry. It literally hurt my eyes to look at it. And it was like all of the the chat text, anything that was on your HUD, you know, all the stuff in your in your mobile glass was absolutely horrible. And I don't know who in CIG is obsessed with this stupid Iron Man, you know, holographic HUD bullshit. But wow, they need to stop. So they're taking it out in the next build. They already said that, because it's like literally no one said good job. You know, it was terrible. So they're rolling that out again, or rolling that back again. And I hope they take it out back and make it permanent, not to bring any of that crap back again. But the HUD elements from the ship, maybe it will improve when they improve the other HUD elements, but some of it is you know, is going to be essentially white on white for all intents and purposes, right? If you're looking at a planet with clouds, or you know, one of the lighter planets like Lyria or Yella, parts of Microtech, you'll just never be able to see parts of your HUD. And that's how it is now. It's slightly better, but they just need to do it. Nobody cares whether it looks cool if you can't actually read it. And it doesn't look cool. Therefore, or it's not readable. Therefore, it can't be cool. End of story. And they really need to play with the HUD to get it to do that. Some of the HUD, like the Drake HUDs, I love it. I love the Drake HUDs. The layouts of that are phenomenal, because they put a lot of the bullcrap that would normally just kind of be hovering over a light background outside. They put it in a little box on the ship. And you know, maybe they can't do that for all the ships. Really, all they need to do is just put like a dark gray semi-transparent background, probably. You know, a little rectangle around that stuff. I mean, that's what a lot of HUDs do. Or just drop shadow it. Nice, crisp drop shadow. And be done. And we will never have to complain about it again. Yeah, the MFD system itself feels kind of clunky. Wait, this is not counting up at all. I'm still at 3 entities. It looks like the server lost a lot of people too. So it was at half. It was almost 1,600 people. Maybe they went back to 1,000. New power management stuff. Looks fine. I suspect actually we've been using this new power management with the old interface for quite some time, like I was mentioning before. It's fine. It's not quite as easy to move power around, but it's a little bit more detail. I mean, it's more fine-grained. So, you know, if you want to only pull power from one system and put it into another, you could do it with this pretty easily. Using the mouse on the screen with the HUDs is really funky, though. There needs to be some major work there. The way the MFDs are now, at this point, I'm saying if you don't have head tracking, you should get it. You can use the one in the game for free. It works. I use Smooth Track. I think I have a video on it. I have a video on Smooth Track. It's part of my Frugal Citizen playlist. And that's what I always use. It works great. It offloads all the face tracking calculations to your phone and or pad of some kind. iPad, Android, tablet, whatever. $10, smooth track. Okay. So that's why I got the last one in here. Okay. So they're gonna so they made it, they think they made it to 800 users stable. So they've gone up from 500 4 servers to 800 6 servers. So that's good. Okay. This server always makes me sleepy. Or, sorry, this music always makes me sleepy. I wish they would replace those mugs. I always need more coffee. Paper display info 0. Wow, I am armed to the teeth. Gonna go do something wacky. Been working on this Van Duel role-playing idea. And wanted to mess around with a caterpillar a little bit today. And just see if I can
Waiting passengers should be mindful.
fit some stuff in there.
Winds can arise suddenly. Trap now approaching. With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas of ArcCorp, City Flight is business travel made simple. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Tram now approaching. Now arriving.
Paper display info 3.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
So empty in here. Compared with
Be aware that while in the Stanton system
before.
and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Alright. So I want to try doing this with tracking.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Oh. Yeah, I have it on the other. I should just put it on this one because I get 30 frames per second on here.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Yes.
Our corp
30 frames per
investing
second
in
is
tomorrow's
good.
future.
Das ist gut. I always feel like I'm sitting too far one way or the other.
It takes all of us working together
Right.
to keep our corp safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Right, so that.
Your personal belongings are your personal
Getting what,
responsibility.
54 frames per second
At
there?
all times.
About the same. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's 24 frames per second.
Hello.
Wonder if it's stuck that way.
Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 8.
I mean, it seems smooth enough.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
I lose it sometimes.
Standing crew for shuttle GVN H3RA, please report to gate 12. GVN H3RA, crew to gate 12.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Yeah, that's too wide. Definitely not that high.
Want your company to be in good company? Our corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today. to
It as
learn how
little
you
as
can invest in
possible.
making our corp your new home.
It's not bad.
Thank you for visiting our corp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay. From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
I don't even know what these are.
Investing in tomorrow's
Integrated camera.
Obey all security and customs
Okay.
personnel at all times. Their job is your safety. Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be. For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport. Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Okay. So the squares are definitely better. 4x3s.
It takes all of us working together.
It's tracking
to
really
keep our
good.
corps safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every time. Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect. From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's future.
The reason why I'm paying so much attention to this stuff is because I want to do ship hailing with alien masks and stuff. And have some wipe going on. Right. The first thing that we need to do gonna clean this one out. So I got lots of Chilmaxes. Any JS's, do we? One. Any Quanta? Got. Okay, and then. Alright, we probably have plenty of those. Oh, 2 power plants. No. Guess we'll leave that one there. Fives, Panthers, Rhino. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I could upgrade them. Got T. Options. Option 4s.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Would it get stuck? Come on.
Welcome to the
What's going on?
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
This is retrieving.
Visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh boy. It goes all the way across. That seems crazy to me. Well, this is not good. The server is gonna die. Okay, this is using the built-in head tracking. Yep. Doesn't seem to work. I don't know. Feel like it's a little on the slow side. Well, it thinks my head is tilting. Alright, I do not want... So let's... turn it off. See what happens. It doesn't really change the FPS. It's 40-ish. Feel like it's a little slow. No. Alright, I gotta turn those way up. You know, honestly, that... seems to work pretty good. So this is my smooth track. So honestly, I don't know, it's slightly more herky-jerky. It has a little bit more center grab. This is never going to bring that ship in. Alright, I guess I am just gonna be done. I'll pop off of this bike here. Gonna go eat. So have a good one, everyone. I'll be back.